And like you said, there's 2 more games to go here today for the Super Weekend. Team Queso, everybody's dropping out right now.
Yeah, here they go. They're all starting to spread out the map. And now, yesterday was really unique, I think, for Sandhawk because we saw it so slow off the bat. Look at this circle. I think this is by far the toughest circle and out of all the maps. But we can see right now that, you know, PMWLWEST just hanging out towards Hot Team. This is kind of their map, their zone right now.
Their map to play. PMWLWEST and High 10 going to be in a pretty centralized location. Unique out there, Camp Alpha. They are going to have that whole entire area for themselves. Then we got the Knights on the east side of that Death Valley that we've seen here a lot of times be favored and played in the West League.
Yeah, and this is I mean, anybody that's in the East right now is going to be really tough. I mean, they're just going to be kind of upset, I think, with this circle, especially considering that this zone, the reason why I say it's one of the most difficult is due to the fact that there's only so many places you can actually try to get into it from. That bridge, all of that's going to be very, very well protected by a lot of these teams right here. So trying to cross that water, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we see some boat strats come out right now.
Boat strats, right now we're checking in McZero with that tuck strat. Not something that we've seen here used quite often. Loops down here in boot camp. They're going to be getting their loot. They're going to all be jumping around the place, trying to get that shopping list checked out. Team Queso right to the north of this. Maybe we'll see Team Queso potentially gatekeep them. I'm saying it like that because I don't think it's going to happen. But Team Queso, where are they right now? They're like 13th on the overall leaderboard. So, I mean, with 2 more games to go, I feel like you can't be letting these opportunities slip past you too many times.
I think right now, if you've definitely been watching the VODs, you have to know where Team Queso is. They have dropped in the same location, done the same rotation, every single Sandhawk match that we've seen so far. So I like the fact that Loops, I think they definitely did their research because they're not even going near that area. They're just opting to go ahead and cross the water really nice and early. I love to see that rotation, especially considering where this zone is most likely going to go.
Yeah, Team Queso already going to be making the swim across the channel, Dream Eaters and Loops. Yeah, so we got 3 teams all right now swimming across the water. And you know what? They're swimming right towards the direction of the Knights. And Miku right on top of J7. J7 hears this. J7 is going to be spotting out a worm, a snake in the grass. And there goes a point on over to the Knights.
And here comes the thirst, the finish, the nade for 3. Bang! There it is, done. Miku down and out. And oh man, you get to see right now, Pittsburgh Knights. That's how you get started.
And this guard tower too that J7's holding, I mean, it just has the perfect sight lines on the swim that those 2 from Dream Raiders were doing right there. So I mean, these guard towers, personally, I'm not the biggest fan, but that one, okay, I'll put that one on my list.
Makes sense. It makes sense totally. I mean, because they have to actually, you know, jump out of the water, and by the time they're able to get out, they're just ripe for the picking right there. So I think it's definitely a good position. I think that's exactly what we're going to see. We're going to see a lot of this, I think, for the rest of the map, because when you get this kind of circle right here, all these teams that, like I said, there's only so many places you can try to cross into to get into the zone, and we already see like how quick all these squads, especially like Loops, Team Queso, were on the ball to get this rotation early because they knew that this is exactly what was going to happen.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of that. We see Team Queso over there across the field from Loops. The Knights, we saw just a moment ago, J7 was able to get a nice little point on the side of the board for the squad. All the Knights, all holding different corners, playing 4 corners right now, making sure they got all the angles to ensure that nobody pushes on them.
Oh, look at Federal. He's got the eyes right now. Oh, it looks like the grass was just tall enough to let Mystic squeak on by right here. And Team Queso, they're making this really insane rotation. Matic, they spot him. Oh,
yeah, Mystic.
He's waiting on it.
You're dead. You're dead.
Oh, wait, it's on single fire. It had to be on single fire.
What?
It had to be. Oh my goodness. Mystic has some mystical powers right now. Somehow, I think Dadin accidentally put his M4 on single fire. That's the only explanation. 100% right there. It happens to the best of us, but dang, oh, that had to hurt.
Now we see Team Queso slipping on into the dark side of the Death Valley. They're going to be using that one for cover. The trench right here as they reposition to find themselves a more northern position in circle number 1. I can't believe, I mean, talk about some luck right there. Mystic, I mean, had 2 members from Loops looking right at him.
That's a huge blunder. That's a huge blunder right there. And honestly, I mean, I think the reason why I got so, like, you know, animated about that particular play was because it's Loops. You know, you expect that's like the last team I think you would kind of expect that kind of happen to. But man, like that button, you know, it's so easy to click on when you switch guns. If you're not careful and you don't hear that click when you switch it over to single fire, yeah, that can happen to it. And I know it for a fact it's happened to all of these players. That's for sure. It's just, oh man, when you're playing with so much money on the line, and we see how important 1 kill is right here. So, oh, I'd hate to see that 1, you know, point be devastating for that team.
Playing with fire out here, and you know what? Dream Eaters, they're playing with fire. To the side of Footballist, yeah, we saw just a moment ago. Dream Eaters, 2 of them, they were making the swim across the channel, just a little north of where they lost their first member, but unfortunate for them, they ran right on into the hands of Footballists, and now they only have 1 up top. He's going to be swimming right underneath that bridge, trying to remain undetected. Footballists taking some shots across the way onto wildcard. Some friendly shots, like, how's it going, neighbor? All the way over there, how's it going?
And, you know, I think Footballists is doing a really good job of just kind of holding this position because they know that teams are going to most likely really soon have to cross into this territory right now. So Footballists, you know, especially with all this hill coverage right here, they're just sitting pretty. They're just sitting pretty and gatekeeping right now.
And this is where they dropped too, so that's where they looted. So really, Footballists, they haven't really had to do much when it comes to the movement, the rotations, which is always good. I mean, the less times that you are forced to rotate, pretty much that's the less riskier option of getting spotted in the process. Spring, though. Spring in a boat all the way up there to the north.
Oh, plays.
Okay, doesn't see that.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what angle Spring is holding.
Umbra?
Where exactly he is. Yeah, oh, Umbra?
Umbra on the boat?
That's their strat.
Umbra on the boat?
That is the tried and true boat strategy coming from Umbra right here, so I would not be shocked at all if that's what they go for.
Everybody in the lobby is seeing how Umbra does it. Now they're like, oh, I guess we can use boats now. I guess using boats in Sandhawk is cool, so let's all do it. I mean, you know how
all the kids are doing it these days.
All the kids are doing it, so we gotta do it too. So we'll see. I mean, honestly, it works out for Umbra, at least when it comes to placements. I mean, that one time, well, like 2 days ago, they almost had a first place. They had second place because of the boat play. So it's interesting to see.
Yeah, you know, it's really interesting to see like how like just a strategy like that can be successful, especially on a map like Sandhawk of them all. And you know, you kind of talked about earlier how important, you know, not having to do so many rotations is, and I think that that's especially imperative on a map like this because that zone timing, it's critical. Sandhawk is so much faster paced than any of the other maps. As soon as that zone pops, these squads have around 30, 45 seconds to move into the next zone. And if it's a hard shift, that means you have to run instantly. And if you have squads gatekeeping you, you can't run. So you're just kind of trapped right there. And look at this. Speaking of trapped,
yeah,
look at this. Yala and Cloud9. Oh, getting too close for comfort.
Yala with the soft 2-2 split. 0 was, I thought, spotted, but maybe not. 0's going to be behind this concrete wall. Xana making the push up, and it does seem like Cloud9, they're going to be using the shore. They're going to be using the shoreline for cover. They're going to be making their way on up. They hear the shot, so this soft 2-2 split. Oh, 0's position shot. Immediately spotted by a Bale right there.
Yeah, that's going to give away his spot. I don't think they know exactly where Xana is, so he could do a really disgusting angle if he's able to get these spots onto Cloud9 right now. But man, the one thing that Cloud9 is so good at doing, they're so good at fragging in these quick flicks right here. So I wouldn't be surprised even if Xana gets the first shot. You'll see a couple of members from Cloud9 do a quick turn and return fire. But
a Nas.
Got a Nas.
Let's see what Xana could do, though. I feel like Xana's a little too thirsty, but we'll see if it pays off. Xana with the M4 in hand is going to be recognizing the position of uneven, but look how aggressive Xana is. Pyro right behind this boulder. Pyro going to be hearing the shots, going to be hearing the footsteps popping out. The Corn God themselves like, listen, that's my squad mates you're shooting, but unfortunate. Uneven was thirsted in the process.
Tempo
and
Loops
popping on over here. Tempo Storm versus Loops. Spec really low, Rain chunked down, bleeding on out. Same thing with HH. Kowalski ulted on in, saying welcome to the party. Dadden up there, spraying away as well. Sprek unloading the mag, not able to do so. Tempo Storm annihilated. at the hands of Loops.
Temple Storm with the last place finish right here. Devastating for that team. I mean, the Loops is probably the last team you want to go up against, especially that in Sandhawk right now. But man, Loops, they're holding the inside zone. They end up losing one of their top fragger, Carrillo. Not to mention just their top fragger, but the top fragger of the entire tournament right here. So this is Sandhawk, and this Loop squad is going to have to get it done with 3 members left.
A lot of teams lost 1 member already. Tixie, what is...
Tixie.
Oh, Tixie jumping in the water, trying to get the position, the coordinates of Prez. That swim paying off right there. Konita Power, 1 kill, 1 kill. Umbra. Oh, no, Umbra. Where's the boat?
Oh, no.
They're swimming. Not like this.
No, not like this,
Scuba
Umbra.
Steves.
Oh, look at this.
Konita Powers.
They got a boat.
Stealing the boat from Umbra. They're ready to go. We're playing battleships out here, Juice.
Battleship, look at this right now, and you can see Rob Didi calling out the numbers right now,
on the coordinates,
trying to get a hit, and it looks like Vindex is hitting himself right now by just drowning. He does not want to peek his head up at all. Konita Power, they're on a boat. They're just hanging out right now, and it looks like they will starting to press here soon as this blue, it's starting to tick on them.
This is Konita Powers in the boat here. We got the coordinates Pro Lore looking to launch a missile. Copy that, roger that, copy, 10-4. Vindex swimming out there to the left. We're gonna go and send it.
That's a big old 10-4 coming out from Umbra right now, trying to go ahead and do, wibble and woggle our way to success right now. Oh, Konita Power, break it in the water. Oh, we got an ejection.
Got an ejection. We're gonna send Rob into water to gather some more intel, and Vindex gonna be drowning out here to the water to themselves to 9 points. Copy, over.
That's a big ol' over right now. Will it be over for both of these teams, though, as this zone is starting to close on all of them? And yeah, Konita Power, we're out of here. Yep, we're gonna leave Umbra to their own strategies and try to rotate this blue zone.
Can't believe that. Crazy.
Wow.
They're all on the boat. I mean, Umbra, they're pretty much just gonna get taken out from the blue zone out there. I mean, that's what happened.
And look at Konita Power just opting to just kind of hold this edge zone on the water side, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them, especially considering this circle and how insane it's about to get right here. They do need to start making the rotation in. They have a minute left on the clock, and look at Halls just
camping Halls.
They just want Team Umbra really bad.
I know they're camping Halls. Like Konita Power, let them live. Let them live. They're out there trying to find some treasure, trying to find some UC that's buried underneath the sea. Just let them live. And we do see that next circle to make matters worse for Umbra. B4 out there making the push as well. Umbra, they just can't catch a break.
And Konita Power, they looks like they decided to put their Coast Guard uniforms on right now, and they are trying to put that into full effect.
I gotta save them though. Coast Guard save people. Juice.
The problem is the difference is, Dave, that there was a sign that said no swimming. You know?
You know what? Okay.
There was a sign on the edge that said no swimming, and Umbra is swimming right now. So Konita Power, they're just trying to enforce the law.
Enforce the law. Yep. A rule's a rule. You know, a rule's a rule. And you know what? It comes back to the commissioner, Jason. All right, his rules. So if I was commissioner, swimming would be allowed. I'm just putting that out there.
Who doesn't love swimming?
Halls. What's Halls doing? Halls might. A boat explosion from Maxon. Taking out the boat. Taking out the boat.
Maxon catches Pro Lord too. Whoa, my goodness, right now. Look at Konita Power. They did the full-on ejection, and now they're getting gate kept from B4. Now they're swimming. Now they're breaking the rules.
They're so thirsty for Halls. They actually went back out there to try to get Halls. Halls was like swimming, saying, hey, help me. Let me get on the boat. I promise I'll be nice. But Maxon gonna be spotting them out, getting that vehicle explosion. We have so many people swimming right now. Like, this is so unusual.
And they're all swimming together right now as one. And look at this. You saw Konita Power getting gate kept from B4. Now B4 is getting gate kept by Footballless right now. All these teams are just stuck out in the open. It's up to Maxon right now, the only land member from B4, to try and stop this pressure onto his squad.
Dude, B4's swimming. They're trying to pretty much make it onto land before Halls and before everybody else can. So interesting out here. Meanwhile, Spring still out there just going for placement points. Very interesting strategy coming out from Wildcard as well.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be intense. This is that one zone, I think, that we definitely see the entire just game shift into overdrive right here. We're going to start seeing teams go out like crazy right now. And you can see right now, Loops, 69. Look at all these squads, how close they're together right now. And then you got this, oh, there goes Halls. That's it, Team Bro.
Oh, Konita
Power.
Power.
And Konita Power going to take it out too.
They lost 2. Yeah. Honestly, I forgot about the rest of the game. I'm not going to lie. I'm so invested in this whole, this pirate mayhem that we got going on out here. Konita Powers, I mean, they have spent so much time out there trying to take out Halls. And then the next zone shifts. Oh, this is horrible for Konita Power.
Horrible for all these squads that are in the north right now. Footballist, Nova, Wildcard, they're going to be in a big world of hurt right now. Loop sitting in the circle right now with Unique, Cloud9, also.
Konita
Power. Like Adders, the last one up right now. So, dang, this is about to get intense.
Another one. It's just up to Gonzo now. Meanwhile, Maxon out there just doing some skating. Pedro gonna be swimming. Maxon able to get the heel off right in time. Very fortunate for them. But like we saw, the zone, it is so far away from both of these players out here. Oh, Gonzo, Ronnie though. Ooh, Ronnie coming in close.
Ronnie of Truth. Could this be the one? And he looks, yep, he hops in it right now. He's hitting the gas. He's got it pedal to the metal to try to get into this next circle because look, only 2 seconds left on the clock. And once this circle hits the center, it's going to hurt.
Let's go, Gonzo. Let's go, Gonzo. You could do it. Gonzo's probably going to be making their way on over this bridge that is currently going to be gate kept by Wildcard, but Acer will be spotted by Maxon, the Dream Destroyer out here. Maxon was the player who took out that boat.
Oh,
Maxon will be receiving some shots. Here comes the blue zone as well. Gonzo prepping this grenade. Gonzo doesn't need to use the grenade. Gonzo, the zone, the kill feed.
Oh,
Come
no,
on, he's down. Oh no, Gonzo spotted as well. Gonzo's gone. No, Gonzo's still alive.
Oh, he's full boosted. He's full boosted and gonna survive right here. That is so huge. It's only zone number 4. Once zone 5 hits is where it's gonna be really tough. Cloud9 taken out early as well. That just goes to show you how insane this circle is, ladies and gentlemen. Team Unique in a great spot right now, holding this hill. It's just gatekeep city right now.
Dude, Gonzo's still alive. Healing up. How's the Ronnie? Gotta kill. Gotta kill on the board
across the bridge too. This is gonna be a tough one. Oh, yeah, just doing anything he possibly can right now. And you can see all these squads just, they're on their toes right now. Head on a swivel. Frozen, he's got no helmet now. So if he gets one shot from a 7.62 weapon, that's AK at 7, anything like that, he's going to be instantly knocked. So he has to be really careful.
Looking cute, though.
Oh,
Looking cute, though. And look at that. Looks do matter out here. Going to be connecting, taking down 1 from Alpha. As Alpha are going to be making the push up this hill, up this very challenging terrain. They got 3 up. Sam in the kill feed with the Uzi connecting, getting the knock on to Raven, and then Slicky getting the confirm. Frozen looking to get this thirst on the old man and just trying to make sure nobody surprises them.
Definitely. Team Queso also in the circle right now. Oh, nade from the laydown onto Footballist. Oh, that looked like it was about to connect. It doesn't, though, as Footballists have to hold it into the blue zone. This is circle 5 right now, and you can already see it starting to tick hard on these teams.
Gonzo's still alive, just in case you wanted that update. Footballists out here currently throwing a bunch of grenades out there. Soulk connected onto Gonzo and Konita Powers. Yep, they're going to be done. Team Queso, though, hearing it. Rom out there getting a little separated from the squad mates, going to be thirsted immediately. So, okay, using bandages, the med situation not looking the best here, and they are far from the next zone. Spring right behind this rock, waiting, biding the time right here.
And here comes the blue.
He sees 3 from Alpha.
He sees the 3, but he has no time. He has no time right now, especially considering, look at zone 5. Look at his health bar. It is just getting chunked down right now. Oh, and he knows it. So he puts the shots down.
Oh, the suppressed. That's going to go down. Kato.
You might go down just due to the blue zone right now.
So Faker knows exactly where they are, but Faker's like, hey, you can take shots on one of us, but you can't take shots on all of us. And we're going to be making our way on up the hill. Oh, the play zone, though.
All you got to do is get him low. And let the play zone do the work right now. So I love the fact that Spring, in that trade, the second he heard bullets, he instantly went for cover. And just like that, Spring was able to get two kills onto Alpha Legends right now. And he's trying to get the last member up.
Spring's healing game is on point right now. Talk about the healing game. I mean, look at all the people. You got Pedro, you got Slick, you got J7.
Oh, that's it. The zone. Look at the zone.
Uphill, yeah, it slows you down. And yeah, but like you mentioned, he was able to get 2, right, from Alpha. So I guess it's a win. It's a win.
Yep, and for those of you guys that are just kind of tuning in to competitive comp, PUBG Mobile, you know, when you have that blue zone closing in on you, it hurts really bad, but once it actually centers out and goes to the next circle, it ticks for even more damage right here. And once you get to zone 5, zone 6, you cannot stand to be in the blue zone for any time at all. And look at Loops having to make the push out in the open. Great turn onto Yala.
Yeah, and they saw Team Queso earlier on. Remember, they let Team Queso kind of, you know, slip on out of their grasp, and now it seems like Team Queso are going to be right behind them with that duo. And a Nas from Yala. Here comes Loops trying to get the confirms, trying to get the thirst. And they got 6 kills so far. They're going to be going for that wide. Yeah, wide rotate. I mean, what are your thoughts on that one?
They have no choice. I mean, look at this hill, exactly where it is. They've already committed to go up here. It's already too late to turn around. They're going to have to eat a whole bunch of blue zone damage. And, oh, man, look how much this thing's chunking down, even though they're fully boosted. Federal, gun out. I mean, gun off, just completely full sending it, is able to get into this next circle. But, man, Nova's on the top right now. And, yeah, here come the shots.
Nova immediately spotting out the reposition. And Ananice
with
the Vector popping up from the rock. Surprise onto Loops. And Loops, they are going to be getting wiped clean right there. Nova, they got 4 up. They got the zone. We still have 5 teams alive in total. But this looks like it might be Nova's game. Next zone does going up. Nova, once again, on the edge. They are going to be overlooking everybody right now.
I don't even think the rest of these teams can get up into this next zone. I don't think they can. Especially considering where Nova's position is right here. This is Nova's game in the bag right now. So I think Nova just needs to focus on getting as many kills as they can and making sure they do not fall off of this mountain.
Yeah, don't fall off. Don't fall off. Note to self, don't fall off. And I like how they're all kind of, you know, splitting up. She-Fan out there trying to make sure nobody's going to be up there to the north to backstab up Federal. Still alive. Mystic and Yala, they need to pass off their meds to one another. Lord, looking to get aggressive, looking to maybe get 1 point, and
you just hit a lead.
Blue Zone is going to be taking them down and out. Here comes the Blue Zone. It's starting to shrink. It's going to start to hurt big time here, and we're going to come down to a med-off. Nova up here on the high ground, feeling good. They got 4 up here.
Hands up in the air right now like you just don't care because you're not just a 4-man squad, you're a 5-man squad, especially considering with this Blue Zone right now. Federal using all the heals he can, and he does secure at least 2nd place and looks...